Hanover Street Park in Minster to bring you high school baseball action where the New Bremen Cardinals take on the Minster Wildcats. Today's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwedeman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Wagner Carriage Works, Cy Schwedeman Incorporated, Fowler's TV, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, PSG Automotive Outfitters, First National Bank, Think First. Bringing you this afternoon's game between Minster and New Bremen. Welcome to Hanover Park. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me, Ron Cruzy. We got the Minster Wildcats 8-4 on the season, New Bremen 9-3, and Ron, this should be an excellent contest.
Right. New Bremen comes in with a victory Tuesday night over Parkway with a 2-1 score, and Minster is on a 2-game win streak. They beat on Tuesday. They beat Marion Local 7-5 at Marion, and then they also beat Crestview 4-3 on Wednesday. So both teams come in here off of a win streak.
Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you this afternoon by Keyhole Pizza. First for the visiting New Bremen Cardinals.
They want to continue their hot hitting. They have a team batting average of .350. The second key is strong pitching. They have a team ERA of .659. And for the Minster Wildcats, who are 8-4, the first key is continue momentum. They're on a 2-game win streak. And the second key is they need to keep up their strong defense.
Important Midwest Athletic Conference baseball. Minster 2-2 in league play. The Cardinals 3-1. We'll return with our first pitch right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At CAPT, we use Hometown Opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Back here at Hanover Park. It's time now for the starting lineups for the New Bremen Cardinals. Cardinals 17-7 a year ago and 6-3 in MAC play, and here's the lineup.
Leading off for the Cardinals, Mitchell Hayes playing shortstop, followed by Justin Tankman. He's the DH. In the third hole is Grant Selby playing second base. For the cleanup position, Ryan Berkey playing first base. Aaron Vanderwaar playing, he's playing first base. And Zach Bertkey playing right field. Patrick Wells is the catcher, followed by Jared Keller in left field, and Bryce Blickel, he is in center field.
Minster's 8-4 overall, 2-2 in MAC play under head coach Mike Wiss, and the Wildcats last year hit the regional tournament, 22-8 overall. And on the mound for the Wildcats will be Jack Heikbrink.
Right, and around the infield playing third base, Mike Kentner, playing shortstop, Trent Rutgerman, playing second base, Ethan Lemkool. At first base is Jack Olberding. At left field, Gabe Phillips. Center field, Eric Schmidt. Right field, August Bayline. And the battery is behind the plate, Adam Kentner, and pitching Jack Heitbrink.
Heitbrink, number 14, stands at the center of the pitching mound, and we're ready for baseball action as Mitchell Hayes steps in, the fine young shortstop for the Cardinals. He'll take first pitch as a strike. Heitbrink, tall, lanky left-hander. Second pitch swung on and fouled towards the Minster dugout, and game time temperature 71 degrees, and the rain so far on is held off except for a shower right before the game.
Yep, you called it. It would stop. It stopped.
But the whole thing is how long?
There you go. Heitbrink comes in with a 3-1 record, 17 2/3 innings so far this year, 1.58 ERA, 20 strikeouts, and 6 walks.
High fly ball to right field, and the catch there will be made by Bainline. And the first out of the game, Hayes on a fly to right. There's one down, and up steps to the plate, Justin Tankman, the designated hitter. Tankman at .395 through 12 games for the Cardinals. Left-handed batter, a lefty against a lefty here. Off-speed pitch just a little bit high, and it's 1 ball. There you see Justin Tankman, number 7. Swung on, fly ball lined right at the center fielder, and Schmidt makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Pretty level swing there, a line drive, well played out there by Eric Schmidt. Those are kind of the hardest ones, the ones that are hit right at you.
Good job by Schmidt. 2 down, and the Cardinals' Grant Selby will step to the plate, number 13, their second baseman. He'll take a strike, and Heitbrink so far through 3 batters has been throwing strikes. Selby at .406 on the season. Second pitch is also a strike. Behind the plate umpiring is Trent Beckman. On the bases is Scott Barr. Line drive into the alley. It's going to fall, and Bainline will cut it off, and he'll hold Selby with a single to right field. Good defense there by Bainline to get over, Ron.
Yeah, Selby thought about going to second, and then he hesitated, and then he saw the ball bobbled out in right center. Then he kind of took 1 step towards second, decided probably on the good side, he went back to first base.
Definitely the right decision by Selby, who has a good lead at first against Heitbrink. Off-speed pitch is a strike. Ryan Bertkey, the pitcher for this afternoon's contest for the Cardinals, also the cleanup hitter. Ball in the dirt, evens the count at 1-1.
Bertkey was first team All-MAC and second team All-Ohio last year.
Hitting .342 on the season. Heitbrink checks his runner, swing and a foul on the off-speed pitch by Bertkey. And the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes on the Cardinals pitcher. Overcast skies, definitely a threat of rain. They moved this game up about 30 minutes to try and get it in play. And there's a line drive to center field, but Schmidt on his horse, he'll make the catch of the line drive by Bertke. And after a half inning of play, New Bremen nothing. Minster coming to bat.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
On the mound for the New Bremen Cardinals, Ryan Bertke will be delivering in the lineup that he'll face for the Minster Wildcats.
We got Jack Olberding leading off for Minster, followed by Adam Kentner. Jack Heitkamp is in the 3-hole. August Bayline is the cleanup hitter. Trent Rutgerman, followed by Gabe Phillips, followed by Dylan Sharp. And the 8th hole is Ethan Lemkool, and rounding out the lineup is Mike Kentner.
Cardinals whip it around the infield here in just a moment as Bertke's warming up. Bertke's got some good numbers for the Cardinals on the mound.
And for New Bremen, around the infield, Tyler Overman at third base, Mitchell Hayes is at shortstop, Grant Selby at second base, Aaron Vanderhaar is at first base. In the outfield, you have Jared Keller in left, Bryce Blickel in center, Zach Bertke in right. On the mound, Ryan Bertke, and behind the plate, Patrick Wells.
Bertke steps to the mound here at the Hanover Park in Minster. Jack Olberding, Wildcat first baseman, the leadoff man. He'll bat from the left side. No score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. He'll show bunt. Tyler Overman takes a step in from the third base position for the Cardinals.
Olberding comes in at 439.
Olberding a year ago, 16 RBIs and hit 286, and count even at 1-1. Fastball is high. 2 balls, 1 strike.
For Ryan Bertke, he's 3-0 on the season, 11 1/3 innings, .618 ERA, 28 strikeouts and 9 walks.
Count goes to 3-1 as the fastballs very high here on the last 2 pitches from Bertke as he settles in. Olberding, swing and a miss, another high fastball. Count is full at 3-2. I would guess this fastball is going to be another high one. Swing and a miss. Olberding, the first out of the game for the Wildcats. Nice pitch there by Bertke.
Yeah, not seen him before. I don't know if he relies on the high heater or if he's just having a little bit of getting used to the mound thing going on there, where pretty soon he's going to get it down low.
That third strike was a good pitch. That one fouled away as Kettner trying to catch up on Bertke.
And that was pretty much at the knees, that pitch. So
Cardinals did some outstanding pitching this season, solid hitting. 9-3 and 3-1, the big win in their last MAC game against Parkway. There's another foul out of play. Cardinals' last game, Spencer Allig allowed only 2 hits and 7 innings of work and a 7-1 win over Parkway. So they got a pretty good combo here of Allig and Bertkey. Bertkey, this time it's a curveball, just misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He tried to get Kettner to go fishing that time. Another curveball, and that's strike 3.
Got him looking.
Nice pitch by Bertkey, and there are 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Bertkey took the count full on Olberding and then came back and struck him out, and then against Kettner throwing nothing but strikes. Jack Heitbrink, number 14, will step in on another left-hander.
He has a batting average of .488 so far this season.
Pitch a little bit low. 1 ball, no strike. There you see Ryan Bertkey. Concentrating on the pitch. High fly, left field. It's going to be off the glove of the left fielder, Keller, into second base. Will be Heitbrink. And he'll be on second base. And
that ball seemed to be tailing back toward left field, and Keller got a jump on it, but couldn't haul it in on a diving attempt.
So Heitbrink is at second base with a double. Well, the wind's blowing that way, so that's a tough play for the left fielder.
Sure is.
And it was a rocket. Olberding, or rather Heitbrink, really got it. And stepping to the plate now is August Bainline, number 34, the right fielder. Bainline, a righty. 2 down in the inning. Pitch, nice stop, and here the runner's going to advance, and he'll go to third on the wild pitch. Alert base running by Heitbrink. Good stop by Wells just to keep it from going to the backstop. So Minster has a 2-out threat. Heitbrink's at third, Bainline the hitter. Foul to the backstop. Count is even at 1.
Bainline has 4 RBIs so far this season.
He digs in. Here comes the delivery. That's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. We're scoreless. Minster is threatening here in the bottom of the first inning after 2 strikeouts by Bertkey. Heitbrink doubled to left center. Moved to third on the wild pitch. Strike 3, so Bertkey will strike out the side. And after 1 full inning of play, our score, New Bremen nothing, Minster nothing. We'll be back right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Top of the second inning as Jack Heitbrink on the mound for Minster, and he'll face Aaron Vandahar. 333 hitter for the Cardinals. The big first baseman will step in. Overcast skies here at Hanover Park in Minster.
So you're going to have Vanderhaar followed by Zach Bertkey and followed by Patrick Wells.
First pitch is a strike. Heitbrink jumps out in front of Vandahar. Off-speed pitch. That'll even the count at 1.
The lights are on.
That means we can go all night, Ron.
Yes, sir. We'll keep dry up here.
Yeah, we'll keep dry up here. It's a swing and a miss. Hopefully we're not here until the Reds start tonight. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
As somebody else up here in the press box might be.
It was like their game was last night. Their game will be over in the first inning.
Pop up in the infield. Reckerman will have it. And Vandahar is the first out of the second inning. That'll bring up right fielder Zach Bertkey, hitting .394. Number 3, also a lefty, will step in against a left-handed throwing Heitbrink. I don't know, Ron. Where do you come from, the school of lefty versus lefty?
I say if you can hit, you
can hit. Like that?
Yeah.
A line shot. Bertkey has it over the center fielder. Schmidt will get it back to his cutoff man, and on base with a double is Zach Bertkey. Well, tell you what, it didn't bother Zach Bertkey one bit.
No, not at all. I think it probably comes in at this level anyway. You just don't see that many left-handers, especially with a good breaking ball. And if you have that, then the left-handed hitter is at a disadvantage because he doesn't see that much.
Patrick Wells, the catcher, number 12, steps in for the Cardinals. Runner at second base, and Bertkey. So now the Cardinals turn to threaten here in the top of the second inning. Heitbrink checks his runner at second base. Lemkool trying to keep him close. Line drive up into center field. That's a hit. They're going to hold the runner at third base, so they'll have runners at first and third on the single by Wells. And the Cardinals have a major threat now here in the top of the inning as Jared Keller will step in and the rain begins to fall.
Well, they've hit some line drives to center field so far in this game.
Steady drizzle starting up here in the top of the second inning.
So we got a lot of options here for New Bremen. First and third with only one out.
As you can see on the screen there, the rain coming down. Let's see what Keller does. It's going to be they call that a strike? Yes, on the bunt.
So there's more or less a safety squeeze. The runner at third was not on his way for like a suicide squeeze. So if he puts it on the ground, then he just has to read the play if it's going to be at second.
Late swing, and that's strike 2, and Keller's definitely in a hole against Heitbrink here.
They're giving up the run up the middle. The guys on the corner are just inside the bag.
Pitch is high, and it's ball 1 to Keller. As you said, Ron, they're in at the corners, second and short.
If it's second and short, they'd have to go for the double play.
Pretty much double play depth, as you said. Wells at first, he'll hold, swing, and a miss, or a foul. So Keller will hang in there with the foul. Foul tip, it went to the backstop.
That's his job to make contact.
Tough situation for the Cardinal left fielder at the plate. Fast ball, looks like it might be inside just a little bit. So the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. In the dirt.
A nice play there by Adam Kentner to block that ball. That gets by him, and it's probably a run.
Definitely a nice play by Kettner. Full count, 1 out. Let's see what the Cardinals do. Keller being difficult.
He's having a good at bat, making him throw pitches.
Keller at 250 on the season, but he's battling Hyperink here. Here comes Hyperink's delivery, and once again, Keller will foul it off. Lefty's got the advantage on the mound with the runner at first, and Wells got a good look at the lead that Wells has at first.
Yeah, I think he's seen all the pitches that Hyperink is going to throw.
Another foul ball.
He's a little late on the fastball.
Definitely making Hyperink work here in the top of the second inning. Full count. Here comes the delivery. And he works him for a walk. Nice piece of hitting there by Jared Keller.
Yeah, very nice at bat there, drawing the walk, filling the bases up now with 1 out. So for Minster, you can go to any base. And for New Bremen, they're in the same situation. They need to put the bat on the ball.
Top of the order, of course, up next as Blickel steps in. Ground ball foul near the Minster dugout. First baseman Olberding off the bag for the Wildcats. He's on the edge of the grass.
Blickel has 11 RBIs so far this season, so he's capable, hitting .323.
Ground ball foul, almost in the same exact spot. So Hyperink goes up, 2 strikes. Do you think maybe an off-speed pitch here might be in the offering? A little curveball?
Maybe either that or maybe just a high pitch to get his eye level up high and make him go fishing.
Hyperink's 2-strike pitch upcoming. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Hyperink.
Brought it right
the
to
Wildcats. Power pitch, and it's the second out.
So that changes things for Minster defense. Now their first base and third base can play back. Infield is back completely, trying to knock down anything if they can, but they still got to play at any base.
Mitch Hayes, the batter. There's the off-speed pitch, and he throws it for a strike. Got to be looking fastball almost in that pitch if you're a hitter.
In the first inning, Hayes flew out to right field.
Fly ball right field again, Bainline. He's under it, should make the catch, and he does. Out number 3. And after an inning and a half of play, New Bremen nothing, Minster nothing. We'll return right after this.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us!
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Good pitching by Jack Heitbrink gets Minster out of bases loaded jam there in the top of the second. Wildcats come to the plate trying to get that elusive first run of this afternoon's game.
Leading off for Minster will be Trent Retkerman, followed by Gabe Phillips, Dylan Sharp, and Ethan Lemkool in the hole.
Ryan Berkey on the mound, number 17. There you see Trent Reckerman here at the Hanover Park in Minster as he's about ready to step to the plate. Reckerman, the Wildcat shortstop. There you see the New Bremen defense. Both teams threatening to score here in the early going.
Big dark cloud over the top of us. Things are getting a little hazy.
And the lights are on.
Yeah.
But the last shower has passed.
Yep.
We have survived. The umbrellas have been put aside down along the right field fence. First pitch, swing and a miss. Berkey against Retkerman. Retkerman digs in, right-handed hitter. Here comes Berkey's deliver, fastball. Strike two, swing and a miss. Cardinals with 3 hits, Minster with 1 hit. They got a runner to third base, but unable to get him home in the first inning. Ground ball, second base. Selby has it. And on to Vonderhauer for the first out of the inning.
Berkey had 3 strikeouts in the first inning. One on swinging and 2 looking.
Gabe Phillips will step to the plate. Phillips had the big hit in Minster's Tuesday win over Marion Local with a 2-run single in the top of the 7th in a game at Marion Local earlier in the week. First pitch, a ball as Berkey looks in for the sign from Wells. Fastball, it's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strike.
So he starts him out with a couple high ones, just like he did the first batter, Oberding, in the first inning.
There's a swing and a miss at a fastball. New Bremen 9-3 overall, 3-1 in MAC play. High pop-up. Second baseman, Selby, or the right fielder rather, will make the catch. That's Zach Berkey. Thought that was a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it just kind of drifted out there.
Thought that was going to go right to Selby, but
the wind is kind of going out there to right center now.
Carries to Berkey, and he'll make the catch in shallow right field. And they're 2 down. Dylan Sharp, the designated hitter batting left-handed, will step to the plate. First pitch is a strike.
Sharp comes in with a 227 average.
Curveball just misses.
Well, that's a nice pitch there, off speed. Started off the plate, and I guess it ended up off the plate, but it was pretty close.
Swing and a miss, or swing and a foul back to the backstop by Sharp. As you can see, the umbrellas popping up one more time. You're in the bottom of the second inning. Sharp digs in. Curveball. Foul down to the left side as Sharp battling Berkey with 2 strikes on him. Nice shot of Ryan Berkey. Strike 3. And the Wildcats go out in order here in the bottom of the second. Our score, New Bremen nothing, Minster nothing. We'll return right after this.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier Sofa and Sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Scoreless battle between Minster and New Bremen here at the Hanover Park. Wildcats coming to the plate.
You're going to have Justin Tankman, Grant Selby, followed by Ryan Berkey with Aaron Vandehar in the holes.
Cardinals hitters for the inning, and Minster came up with a big win in their last start, a non-league game against Crestview last night, a 4-3 win. They won it on a squeeze bunt by Trent Reckerman. So ground ball, first base. Pitcher will need to cover on this one. Heitbrink over and just in time.
Yeah, Heitbrink got a late start there going to first, but he still, with those long legs, got beat the runner to first.
Hesitated for just a moment, but he got over there in plenty of time. You take a look at that on Winners Quality Meats replay. There you see it looks like he's thinking it's going to the second baseman, but nice play there by Olberding, and Heitbrink covering, and it's the first out of the inning.
Came to him just in time. He took off. Selby's up. He had a single in the first inning.
Cardinals have had 3 hits. Is that fastball just a little bit high? Selby's up on Heitbrink. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, Bremen hit the ball hard in the first inning. Just good plays out there by the center fielder, Eric Schmidt.
That's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. A little bit of a breeze going out. There's a line drive right side. Bainline on the run, and he'll make the catch. Not really a very hard hit, but Bainline gets there to make the catch, and there's 2 down here in the top of the 3rd inning.
That's going to bring up Ryan Berkey. He flied out to center in the first inning.
And he hit a shot to center.
Yes, he did.
Let's see what Berkey can do. Curveball in the dirt.
Yeah, on his fly ball to, well, his line drive actually to center field. Eric Schmidt got a great jump on that ball.
Another off-speed pitch off the plate. 2 balls, no strike. As Heitbrink pitching carefully to Ryan Berkey. It's ball 3. So it's 3-0. There you see Jack Heitbrink, number 14. Delivers a strike. 3-1 count. Good hitter's pitch coming up.
Sure is. If Berkey can look for a strike here.
pops it up. First baseman will make the catch, and the top of the third is history as Bertkey pops out to the first baseman. Our score after 2.5 innings of play, New Bremen nothing, Minster nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at bowlerstore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside bowlerstore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out bowlerstore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
Minster comes calling here in the bottom of the third at Hanover Park. No score in this one, Ron. Tight battle.
Yeah, it's just a well-played ball game so far. The pitchers are throwing strikes, and we've had some very solid contact with bats and good plays by the fielders, and just a well-played baseball game.
A couple of threats by both teams, and the pitchers in both cases got out of the jams. And the Wildcats will send who to the plate, Ron?
They're going to send Ethan Lemkool, followed by Mike Kentner, and then we'll go to the top of the order, Jack Olberding.
Lemkool, second baseman. Another lefty in the Wildcat lineup. He'll take a fastball that's going to be high.
4 strikeouts so far for Ryan Bertkey. 3 of them looking.
It's a little bit low, and 2 balls, no strike. Bertkey regroups. Steps behind the rubber, now back on it. Peers in to Wells as catcher. Fastball's high, and I guess might be his first 3-0 count of the afternoon.
Yeah, I think so. And he gets in that area where he's throwing the ball high. There he got it down.
That's a little bit low. So his first walk of the afternoon goes to Ethan Lemkool, who'll be the base runner at first base for the Wildcats. That'll bring to the plate Mike Kettner.
A 174 hitter.
Ball is low, and
that's 5 straight balls. The bottom of the order, that's something you don't want to do.
Let's see if Bertkey can get a strike in here. Kettner probably will be patient at the plate. He's going to show bunt. Runner at first, back to the bag at first, and that's Lemkool. So 2 balls. Going to be a conference here, and Chad Wells will come out to the mound and visit with his pitcher.
And the runners visit Coach Wiss and the batter and the on-deck batter. We're bringing everybody.
Take a moment to thank our sponsors, Wilson Health, Caring Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, Bowlerstore.com, Wagner's IGA, servicing communities for over 95 years, Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, Moran's Refrigeration, your appliance expert serving Northwest Ohio for over 70 years, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime, Schwieterman Pharmacy, pharmacies in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Minster Dental Care, and Francis Furniture bringing you this afternoon's game between Minster and New Bremen, and it is a scoreless battle Here in the bottom of the third, Wildcats have a runner at first base, and Ethan Lemkool. At the plate is Mike Kettner. He'll bunt right out in front of the mound. He'll have to go to first, and he's going to toss it down the right field line. Runner to third base, and he's going to hold him up. And a runner, Kettner, will go to second base. And so
an error on the pitcher puts guys on second and third with the top of the lineup coming up, and Jack Olberding, and he struck out in the first inning.
That puts runners at second and third on the error by Bertke. High throw to first, as you could see.
You wonder if the grass being a little wet, the ball being wet might have been a cause of that, or at least added to it.
Olberding, swing and a miss. He's at the plate for Minster, so this is definitely the biggest jam of this afternoon's game. Berkey digging in, runners at second and third. Kettner at second, Lemkool at third. Lemkool sneaking down the line. Line drive, center field, that's a base hit. That'll get one run home. Kettner will hold at third, and the Wildcats have runners at the corner, and Olberding has an RBI. So Ethan Lemkool races home with the first run of this afternoon's game on a solid single to center by Jack Olberding.
That was Olberding's 8th RBI of the season.
Adam Kettner, Wildcats catcher, will step to the plate. Nobody out.
Adam Kettner has 4 RBIs on the season.
Line drive, right field.
And there's number 5.
Base hit. Another run in as Olberding will race to third. And Kettner with an RBI single, and Minster is now up 2-0.
Yeah, they're playing the old first-third game here. Get on first, go to third on the base hit. Good piece of base running.
Take a look at that again on Winners Quality Meets Replay. Right fielder with the ball on one hop, and
Olberding, he was off with the crack of the bat there.
Wildcats with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. That brings to the plate Jack Heikbrink, and .488 hitter coming into the game, and the lefty had a double earlier in his first at bat, so his average has gone up.
Yeah, he ended up on third base in the first inning. As you said, he had a double, and then he went to third on a wild pitch.
Well, a walk and an error starts this bottom of the third out for Minster, and they've capitalized on those right away. Hard to get back in the groove, too, if you're Ryan Bertke.
Yeah, he's missed a lot of pitches up high.
Ground ball, second base. They'll go to second. They'll call him out at second, but the run will come home. So Heikbrink's on board on a fielder's choice. And there's one out.
And the main thing for Minster there, they got the third run across the plate.
Ball came loose, and base umpire Scott Barr said that came loose after he had touched the base. So there's one down. Runner now at first base, and Bainline, strikeout victim of Bertke in the first inning at the plate.
Yeah, I think Hayes just dropped it once he got the ball out of his glove, or trying to get it out of his glove.
Ground ball, third base, Overman. He'll go to second. over to first, not in time. So the fielder's choice once again by Bainline. Out recorded of Heitbrink at second base, and they're 2 down as Berkey getting a couple of ground ball outs here.
And that brings up Trent Rutgerman. He grounded out to second base in the second inning.
First pitch to Reckerman, that's a strike.
And Berkey seems to lose it for a little bit, and then he comes back and throws nothing but strikes.
2 outs, runner at first base. Curveball, that's a strike. Runner will take second base.
Nobody covering second, a little bit of miscommunication there. Patrick Wells was ready to throw the ball, but nobody there.
Bainline gets really an uncontested steal at second base. I don't think that's what they wanted.
No.
Obviously, that's not what they wanted. They got a runner in scoring position with 2 strikes on Rutgerman. Swing and a miss, and Berkey is out of the third, but the Wildcats do some damage. They come up with 3 in our score after 3 full innings of play. Minster 3, New Bremen nothing.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Minster comes up with 3 runs in the bottom of the third to take the lead, and Cardinals are going to have to counter.
Yeah, they are. Leading off for the Cardinals, Aaron Van der Haar, followed by Zach Berkey and Patrick Wells, with Jared Keller in the hole.
Well, Berkey and Wells had 2 hits in the second inning, so let's see if the Cardinals can mount a counterattack after the Wildcats pick up 3 against Jack Heitbrink. Heitbrink very solid on the mound here as we go to the 4th inning. Off-speed pitch, and it's a swing and a miss by Van der Haar.
Van der Haar popped up to shortstop in the second inning.
Heitbrink's delivery, swing and a miss. And the lefty's up. 2 strikes on Van der Haar. New Bremen head coach Chad Wells shouting encouragement to his first baseman. Fastball, going to be away. High and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
There's a good pitch I like. 0-2, throw it upstairs, see if he's going to chase it.
Off-speed pitch, and Van der Haar will foul it to the backstop. Heitbrink peers in for the sign from Kettner. Big lefty delivers one high, and it's 2-2. High fly to center field. Schmidt going after it. Underneath it, and boy, a nice play by Schmidt. He made that one look easy, Ron.
Yeah, he does. Just tracks the ball. He gets a good jump on the baseball. That time the wind carried it a little farther than he thought maybe, but he had the right angle, and he's a pretty sure fielder out there. Very sure fielder.
Mondahar got underneath that one just a bit, and boy, Schmidt chases it down, and there's one out. Zach Berkey. Berkey had a double in his first appearance. Cardinals right fielder hitting from the left side of the plate. There you see the signal and the delivery. Going to be a little bit low. Count even at 1-1.
No runs and 3 hits for New Bremen. 3 runs and 3 hits for the Wildcats.
Solid single to right field, and Berkey's 2 for 2. So the Cardinals will try and mount a 1-out threat with a line drive single by Berkey.
That's going to bring up Patrick Wells. He singled in the second inning.
Take a look at that one again on our Winners Quality Meets replay. Nice stroke just past Olberding at first base, and 4th hit of the afternoon for New Bremen. Good lead at first by Berkey. Swing and a miss.
See what New Bremen chooses to do. You have the 7th place hitter up with 1 out and the guy on first. Normally not a steal situation.
That'll be a ball.
Brightening up a little bit here, Dave.
We're going to have sunshine in moments, or rainbow maybe.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'll go with you. You've been right so far.
1-1 the count. He'll foul it into the big net over the New Bremen dugout, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've had a shower, then it stops. Another shower, then it stops. I think we're biding time.
This time it got pretty bright. The wind kind of let up. The flag out there limped, the American flag.
There goes the runner to second. He's going to be in there with the steal, but a strikeout.
Strikeout, throw him out. Except they didn't get the last part.
Off-speed pitch, and Wells couldn't hold up. And on a check swing, he's the second out. Take a look at it again. Then the throw to second, not in time. So
good thinking there by Kentner. Tag the guy before you throw it.
That's right. Very good thinking. So the Cardinals have a runner at second base. Jared Keller, who had a great first at bat here against Heitbrink, and eventually drew a walk.
Yeah, he might have had a 8 to 10 pitch at bat.
Ball in the dirt, and the runner will go to third, so Berkey will be at third base. And Keller, he's looking at a 2-ball, no-strike advantage. Here comes the pitch. It's a strike. Behind the plate, Trent Beckman with the call. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ball chopped.
Ooh,
foul.
That's close. That ball comes back fair. It's fair ball.
Yeah, that's a grassy part. It hit the dirt, bounced into the grass, and Kettner alertly picks it up, and our count is even at 2-2. Here comes Heitbrink's delivery. It's going to be a little high. And
he's making him throw pitches again. That's 5.
Keller's got a full count again with 2 outs. Runner at third base. He hits it on the ground, second base. Lemkel up and over. And he got him. So after 3.5 innings of play, our score, Minster 3, New Bremen nothing. We'll return right after this.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Minster will come to bat with a 3-0 lead, and up for the Wildcats will be.
And we got Gabe Phillips leading off here for Minster, followed by Dylan Sharp and Ethan Lemkool. If they get that far, he'll be followed by the bottom hitter is Mike Kentner.
Yeah, the bottom of the order was Ryan Burke's undoing in the third inning as Lemkool and Kettner. Lemkool got on board with a walk, and then Kettner laid one down, and an error on the throw to first base went down the right field line, and that opened the doors for Minster.
Both Lemkool and Kentner scored in the third inning.
Phillips will take the first pitch, a ball. Number 36, the Wildcats left fielder. Fastball up, and the count's 2-0.
Phillips flied out to right field in the second inning.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. Here comes Bertkey's delivery. Ball 4.
And that's what got him in trouble in the third inning, was the leadoff walk.
Only his second walk of the afternoon.
Okay, now we'll see what Minster does. Sharp, a .227 hitter, struck out looking in the second inning. He might be up there to sacrifice.
Sharp, the DH. He's going to lay one down, and the fastball is fouled off to the backstop. One strike. Runners going. There's the throw, and he'll be in safely with the steal. So Phillips with the steal, and the count now goes to 2 strikes on Sharp. And
that was pretty close. He had a high tag there if he made contact.
Take a look at that one more time on a Winners Quality Meats replay.
Good call.
Looks like he got in there. So Phillips with the steal. He'll be at second. Nobody out. Sharp with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 for the Cardinals here in the top of the 4th.
We didn't have to send that challenge to New York.
No, we did not. It did not take, 52 seconds
No.
or anything like that. That's because we got a crack team in the,
yes, we do.
in the van tonight. That's a strike. Bertkey up 1 pitch. Wildcats with Phillips at second base. Another lefty in the lineup for the Wildcats, and here comes the delivery. Curveball outside. Counts 1-1. It's kind of ironic. New Bremen has out-hit Minster, but find themselves down 3-0. Another pitch a little bit high. Berkey out of the stretch. Phillips will take his lead at second. Ball is low, and the count will now go to 3-1. Lemcool with a walk at his first at bat. Going for his second walk. That's a strike, and the count will go full.
He needs a strike here.
Berkey peers in to his catcher Wells, shakes him off. Here comes the delivery. Pitch is low, and once again, Ethan Lemcool works a walk.
It's going to bring up Mike Kentner. He got on an error by the pitcher. He laid a bunt down, and Berkey picked it up and threw it over the second baseman's head, who was covering first at the time.
There you see Berkey. Lemcool's lead at first. Pitch is high. Berkey losing a little bit of control here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Bremen wants to make sure they get an out.
Ground ball up the middle, base hit. 1 run in. And bases are going to be loaded after Kettner's single to center. They held the runner at third. So that will load them up. No run scores.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a shot by Kettner right up the middle.
Yeah, they didn't want to take a chance there, especially with you got the top of the order coming up with only 1 out. So you don't want to take the chance there and run yourself into the second out.
Hit the back of the mound and right into center field. And Mike Wiss wisely held Phillips at third. Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the order. He'll take a strike. Olberding 1 for 2 so far, a strikeout and an RBI single.
So New Bremen has a play at any base. The corners are in, and the second base and shortstop are at double play depth.
Olberding will foul it off. 2 strikes. A little bit off that pitch, probably a curve, a little hard to see from this vantage point, but Olberding out in front of it just a bit.
Olberding struck out in the first and singled in the third and scored a run. Scored the third run for the Wildcats.
Here comes the delivery.
Whoa.
He was on that one. Off the fence in the New Bremen dugout. Way out in front of that one.
Thankfully, that was on the ground and not on a line.
That would have had some people ducking in the Cardinal dugout. Olberding digs in. Here comes Berkey's delivery. Hit well to right field. That's going to go to the fence. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score. Wiss will hold the third run at third base. And Kettner, Mike Kettner, will stand at third, and it's a 2-run double by Jack Olberding. Big
ball,
hit, and take a look at that. He tagged it.
That ball was tagged.
Oh, he got it up. Got that pitch up, and Olberding was just all over it.
Zach Berkey didn't have a chance for that one. And here comes Coach Wells.
Visit to the mound by Wells. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity baseball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Saturday, April the 20th at 11 a.m. and Sunday, April 21st at 3 p.m. You can also watch the games on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.net. All sorts of conferences taking place. But Jack Olberding has been the nemesis for Ryan Berkey so far in this one with 2 hits and 3 RBIs. Adam Kettner, who had an RBI single, and following him in the second inning, or in the third inning rather. Fastball away. Runners at second and third. Only 1 out. Ball in the dirt. Wells will pick it up. Minster with a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
New Bremen has their infield in now with 1 out. They have to cut the run off of the plate if they can.
Cardinals have bullpen action here in the 4th inning.
So Berkey's having trouble finding the strike zone.
Kettner, that'll be a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Infield, as Ron said, in tight. Fastball high, and Kettner will foul it away. Adam Kettner at the plate. Wildcats catcher batting in the number 2 spot. New Bremen bench moving the right fielder Berkey in a little bit. Swing and a miss.
Foul tip, and that's a big out for the Cardinals.
Now there's 2 outs. But another good hitter for Minster at the plate, and Jack Heitbrink.
Heitbrink doubled in the first, got on a fielder's choice in the third.
Another one of those lefties in that Minster lineup. That's a strike. Two outs. Runners at second and third for Minster. Ryan Berkey trying to get out of trouble. Off-speed pitch goes to the backstop. Here comes the runner, and he'll score as Mike Kettner will score. And the Wildcats now go up 6-0. Wild pitch, and things falling apart here in the fourth inning for the Cardinals.
So the bottom of the order for Minster, they get on, and the top of the order knocks them in.
Heitbrink trying to get run number 7 in. Pitch is inside. Or rather, Heitbrink with, as Ron said, a double in the first. Here comes the delivery. Ground ball, first base. First baseman will have it. He'll take it himself, and out number 3, but the Wildcats come up with 3 more runs in our score after 4 full innings of play. Minster 6, New Bremen nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Oran Refrigeration in St. Mary's is celebrating 70 years in business. We are committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, Samsung, Fisher & Paykel, and Speed Queen. Come in and experience the one-on-one personal service that you won't get from big box stores. Our delivery and installation specialist will assure you that your purchases arrive safely and are installed properly. Moran Refrigeration, exceeding your expectations.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Jack Heitbrink has some room to maneuver here as New Bremen comes to bat here in the top of the 5th inning. Wildcats with a 6-0 lead.
And for New Bremen, we're going to lead off with the number 9 hitter, Bryce Blickel, followed by the top of the order, Mitchell Hayes and Justin Tankman, with Grant Selby in the hole.
Blickel struck out in his first at bat. Still activity in the New Bremen bullpen. So there could be perhaps a pitching change coming for the Cardinals. But Heitbrink will step on the rubber, and we're ready to begin the top of the 5th. Blickel, ground ball. Retkerman at shortstop, up and over to Olberding, and that's out number 1. And boy, first pitch hitting, and we got one out.
Yeah, Minster, they just don't give you second chances. Their fielding is right on target today.
See the replay here by Winners Quality Meats. Ground ball to shortstop, Retkerman right there. Strong throw to first, and out number 1. And the first pitch is a curveball to Mitchell Hayes. That's for a strike, and that's even more impressive to throw a curveball and first pitch and have it a strike. Fastball up and in.
Well, I thought it hit him, but off the catcher's glove is what I heard, or an off the bat. I thought it went off the back of his head, but
it did.
Wonder why he didn't go to first.
Must have hit.
It looked like it. Well, it sure looked like it hit his helmet, and evidently the base umpire saw it.
So Mitch Hayes is on first with a hit by the pitch. And that'll bring up Justin Tankman. Everybody's settled down. If we get a chance, we'll try and show that one more time. Heitbrink looks at first. Here comes the delivery, curveball. Let's take a look at that one again.
Yeah, it went right off the back of his helmet.
Yep. Right there. Nice pitch by Heitbrink, and the count now is even at 1-1.
I think if that happens to us, we would just go down to first, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it would. Maybe he wants to hit, Ron.
That could be. He's hitting 395, so maybe that's what hitters do, huh?
That's right.
Want to stay in the batter's box.
Right now, the Cardinals need some base runners, down by a 6-0 score here in the top of the 5th inning. Tankman pitches inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Minster 6, New Bremen nothing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch from Heitbrink, swing and a miss by Tankman.
So that evens the count at 2-2. Down 6 runs. There's not a whole lot of strategy.
Ball in the dirt. There goes the runner. There's the throw, right on target, but Hayes will be into second base. Ball 3, so the count now is full to Tankman.
That eliminates the force at second, so the out will be made at first base.
Hayes has his lead at second base. Retkerman will try and hold him close. It leaves a nice gap between second and third for Tankman. Heitbrink from the stretch. Retkerman almost on the bag at second. Tankman will foul it away. And the count is full at 3-2. Comes a loose ball into the New Bremen on deck circle, but play will not stop. Right at the first baseman, Olberding's catch and the throw to second doubles him up, and that's a double play to end the inning. Our score after 5.5, Minster 6, New Bremen nothing. We'll return after this.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At CAPT, we use Hometown Opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Number 20 is Ben Cook, will pitch for the Cardinals. Take a look at that double play to end the, oh, I thought we were going to. Or did we? And I missed it.
I don't know. I was trying to find out where everybody went out here.
Ben Cook will come onto the mound. Let's take a look at that replay that ended the last inning. That's not it. Play it first. Anyway, good coverage.
I'm trying to find Ryan Berkey where he went.
He might be the
Here it is, Dave.
Designated hitter.
There's the line drive.
There
Out.
it is. Okay, you be the judge. Let's call New York.
I'm going with the umpire. He was closer than I was.
We got to call New York on that, don't we?
Too late. Okay, look for number 17. He's got to be out there someplace, doesn't he?
Could be deep. Have to find him. But Cook's going to draw the pitching assignment nonetheless.
Okay, we got Mitchell Hayes out there. We've got Grant Selby. We've got Aaron Vandehar at first. We've got Ben Cook at pitching. We've got Jared Keller in left. And I can't see the numbers out there. I know he's not in right because he was a right-hander.
My guess is he's
out of
the hitter for the pitcher.
Yeah.
It's about what I would guess. And a swing and a miss there by Augie Bainline. Grounded to third in his last at bat. And Bainline digs in. Big, strong right fielder for the Wildcats. Here comes Cook's delivery. A little bit inside. Count is even at 1-1. Cook pitching from the stretch. We'll get the second pitch strike.
Bayline got caught looking in the first inning. Now got on a fielder's choice in the third inning.
Cook, kind of a sidearm pitcher, throws a curve that time. Evens the count at 2-2. Cook peers in. Here comes the delivery. Ground ball shortstop. Hayes up and over. One down for Minster here in the bottom of the fifth inning.
For Ben Cook, he's got 7 innings pitched, no record, 0-0. No saves. He's given up 3 hits, 1 run, 12 strikeouts, 1 base on balls, an ERA of 0.
1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning as Trent Reckerman, Minster's shortstop, steps in, swing and a miss.
Rutgerman grounded out the second in the 2nd inning, struck out in the 3rd inning.
1 out. Bottom of the 5th, swing and a miss, count 2 strikes.
So Cook has come in here with that little sidearm delivery, throwing strikes.
Definitely a different kind of delivery by Ben Cook.
That time he come up overhand, so nice piece of pitching, not giving him the same angle each time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Popped up, shallow right field. Selby will go out and make the catch. And there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th.
The left fielder, Gabe Phillips.
So that's going to bring up Gabe Phillips. He flied out to right field in the 2nd inning, drew a base on balls in the 4th inning, and scored a run.
Both Minster rallies starting in the 3rd and 4th started with that walk.
Yep. Those base on balls.
They do haunt, don't they? Fastball just a little bit high. Phillips digs in. That's a strike. Count is even at 1-1. Cook peers in at his catcher, Patrick Wells. Here comes the delivery. Strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Cook keeps that ball down low. As you can see from the stretch. Ground ball, first base. Vonderhaar will take it alone. 3 up, 3 down. Here in the bottom of the 5th, our score after 5 full innings of play. Minster 6, New Bremen nothing. We'll return after this.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Cardinals come to bat here in the top of the 6th inning, and Minster with, well, what looks to be a commanding 6-0 lead here against New Bremen.
For the Cardinals, their leading off will be Grant Selby, followed by Ryan Berkey, Ben Cook is in the ball game for Ryan Berkey, and then we'll have Aaron Vandar.
Do you hear that? Rain delay in Coldwater.
It's coming this way.
There's the delivery. We tried to start about a half hour early here. It ended up being about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was a good decision. Selby takes Fastball from.
It is an official game.
Yes, it is. Heitbrink down. Pitch again high, and Heitbrink into the 6th inning. Done a nice job of mixing the fastball with the curve and off-speed pitches. That's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, just a nice smooth delivery. Don't try to overthrow it, and got good control.
Good defense behind him as there's a pop foul down the right side. And out of play as Olberding gives chase. There you see Hanover Park here in Minster. The delivery. Another foul.
Selby, a 406 hitter. 1 for 2.
Here comes Heitbrink's delivery. Another foul off the big screen above the New Bremen dugout. Give it a few folks a workout chasing those foul balls down. Heitbrink will step off the mound as home plate umpire Trip Beckman gets a game ball from Adam Kettner, the catcher. There's a line drive, 1 hop. Lemkool hangs in there and over to first, and they got him. Good defensive play by Ethan Lemkool.
That was not an easy play. Get that short hop off that liner right at you. But Ethan Lemkool's up to the task.
Stayed right with it. Take a look at that one more.
So
Take a look at that in a moment.
Brings up Ben Cook, his first time up to bat.
Cook hitting here in the 6th for the first time. He came in relief of Ryan Bertkey. Cook, number 20.
So Wells finds himself behind for the 2nd straight batter.
And the count goes 3-0. Cook definitely will be looking to get on board on this pitch. Pitch is high and away, and that's a walk.
I think that very well could be his 2nd walk of the game. 2 walks and a hit batsman.
Couple of strikeouts, but ball usually is in play.
Aaron Vandehar is up, popped up to short in the 2nd. Flied out to center in the 4th. And there's a wild pitch.
That'll send Cook down to 2nd base. Vandehar's just got under.
And here comes Coach Wiss.
Minster head coach Mike Wiss will go to the mound. Heitbrink into the top of the 6th, 5 1/3 innings so far, and he'll talk with his young pitcher. And we'll remind you that tonight's game brought to you by Wilson Health, caring without limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Wagner's IGA, servicing communities for over 95 years, Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, Moran's Refrigeration, your appliance expert serving Northwest Ohio for over 70 years, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank Financial Solutions for a lifetime, Schwieterman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Minster Dental Care, and Francis Furniture bring you this afternoon's game between Minster and New Bremen. Also like to thank all our other sponsors here today. The keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays brought to you by Winners Meats. Quality meats for 90 years. And our player of the game coming up brought to you by NKTelco. And, of course, on that scoreboard, it's Minster 6, New Bremen nothing on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. There's a foul, and Vandehauer just under it a little bit so far.
So that evens the count at 1-1. We'll see if he would happen to lose him on a walk. I would say this would be his last batter, but we'll wait and see.
Pitch is a little bit high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Line drive, right center. That's going to be a base hit. That should plate New Bremen's first run. And the throw wisely comes into second to hold Vandehauer. And the Cardinals are on board. So Vandehauer with his first hit of the afternoon. Cardinals have 5, and that hit brings in a run. As Ben Cook scores from second base, and the score now is 6-1.
That's going to bring up Zach Bertke, the right fielder. He doubled in the second inning.
He'll take a strike.
And he singled in the 4th inning, 2 for 2.
Take a look at that base hit by Vandehauer. Schmidt wisely throws it to second.
Berkey went after a high one there.
And that makes it 2 strikes.
Puts him in the hole.
Berkey 2 for 2 here this afternoon. Has that front toe in. Swing and a foul.
And came right after him on an 0-2 pitch. See what he does here.
Is that how you batted, Ron? See that front
How's
foot?
That?
When he gets in there, watch his front foot.
You pigeon-toed?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that, but I've seen some major leaguers do that.
Berkey's had a good afternoon. A couple of hits going for 3.
One that comes to my mind is Mickey Rivers.
Mickey Rivers. Very good.
Thank you.
The last how many can remember Mickey Rivers? I do, unfortunately. There's a foul to the back out of the screen.
For you younger people,
yes.
he played for the Yankees.
Thank you.
And he's probably most noted for, wasn't he the one in
World
the 76 World Series?
Yeah.
Pete Rose played halfway to home plate and took away the bunt from Mickey Rivers.
That's right. That's exactly how most people remember him. That's a strike, and that's strike 3. And Heitbrink gets Berkey for the first time this afternoon. That's the out, second out. That'll bring Patrick Wells at the plate with a runner at first base.
Patrick singled in the second inning, struck out swinging in the 4th.
Pitch is a little bit high. Yeah, that was a good World Series for Reds fans, that's for sure.
A 4-0 sweep.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you don't see very often in baseball, a challenge of that nature. And
of course, you had to listen to the network baseball at that time.
That was the only way you were going to watch it.
Yeah, and they were all Yankee fans.
Oh, you have a good memory.
Thank you.
Second pitch is a strike, and they try to pick off the New Bremen runner at first base, but the count will go 2 balls and 1 strike on Wells. Thank goodness there isn't a rain delay. Knock on wood.
We won't want that.
Two outs here. High pop fly down the right field in the New Bremen bullpen. And
that's a no man's land right there. Nobody could get to that.
Bainline made an effort for it, as did Olberding, but Olberding, long way to go for both those, because Bainline is playing way over. He's playing really a little bit more towards right center.
We'll see, but this might be it for Heitbrink this inning. Minster has somebody in the bullpen warming up.
Heitbrink has pitched very well here this afternoon, laboring just a little bit here as he reaches the 6th. Pitch is a little bit low. And the count is full. Full count, 2 outs. Cook will be running at, or rather, Vandahar will be running at first base for the Cardinals. Ground ball towards the Minster dugout. And we'll do it all over. Vandahar will get a workout at first base. We'll do this one more time. 6-1 our score. Minster with the lead. And that's going to be ball 4. So Wells draws the walk.
Yeah, we'll see if Coach Wiss comes and gets him. Nope, going to let him in there the way it looks.
Might have one more batter in him, maybe.
Looks like he's laboring a little bit.
And here comes Jared Keller, and even though Keller's 0 for 1, he has really worked the count very well for the Cardinals here this afternoon. There's a ball.
He's probably responsible for at least 15 of Heitbrink's pitches.
At least. First at bat in this, way back in the top of the 2nd. And here comes Wiss. Here comes head coach Mike Wiss. He's going to go to the mound. I don't presume they might also have a pitch count on as Heitbrink and Wiss will converge. Let's see what Minster does here.
Well, he has to. This is his second visit, isn't
Second visit. Not sure if that one will apply, but I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity baseball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Saturday, April the 20th at 11 a.m., Sunday, April 21st at 3 p.m. You can also watch the games on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page at nktelco.net. And the sun here in the 6th inning appears. Jack Heitbrink will stay on the mound. After the conversation, we've got runners at first and second. We've got 2 outs. Jared Keller, the left fielder, at the plate. Pop up right side, and Olberding again gives chase, but it's going to go into the street here next to Hanover Park. And it's a 1-strike advantage.
And that's playable.
Foul. That one's playable. Olberding's right there, and that's the out, and the one that head coach Mike Wiss wanted. 5.5 innings are in the books. Minster 6, New Bremen 1. We'll be back right after this.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more. New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Minster with a 6-1 lead as we move into the bottom of the 6th inning as the Wildcats will come to the plate.
With the bottom of the order, Dylan Sharp, Ethan Lemcool, and Mike Kentner.
So Sharp, Lemcool, and Kettner will come to the plate for the Wildcats. Sharp struck out twice in his 2 previous at-bats. And Ben Cook will throw his 2nd inning of work in relief of Ryan Bertkey. And for a moment, it looks like we may have a, knock on wood, a reprieve from the threatening weather. Sky is a lot lighter, and it looks like
we wouldn't need the lights right now, but,
no. But we did earlier.
I don't see any shadows.
Yeah, we did earlier.
Yes.
It was a little bit dark. As we said earlier in the broadcast, they moved the game up a half hour to try and beat the rain, and that's looking like a very smart move here. As
somebody had a good idea, I think.
Sharp will dig in. He'll look at Cook on the man for the Cardinals. That's ball 1.
Sharp struck out looking in the 2nd, struck out swinging in the 4th.
Cardinals have one more at bat. Find themselves down by 5. For quite a while there, the Cardinals had actually, well, you look at it now, the 2 teams both have 5 hits. And for a while, the Cardinals had out-hit Minster, but a walk and an error and
There's
that
a good
3rd
pitch.
inning, and that's been the difference so far in this one.
That looked like right on the outside corner and at the knees. So if you can pitch there all night, be pretty successful.
Foul backing over the press box here at Minster. Headed right for Ron Cruzy's car.
Whoa. We don't want that.
Don't want that. See, we only have to.
Check that guy's number.
That's 40. It's number 40.
I have to report that to
Dylan,
insurance.
Dylan Sharp. Pitch is a little bit low. That might have hit it. That might have hit an NKTelco vehicle.
Yeah, that's close to you, Bryce, I think.
6-1 our score, full count. Dylan Sharp looking for his first knock of the game. Pitch is in the dirt, and he'll be on board with a leadoff walk. Ethan Lemcool, another one of these pesky number 8 hitters, Ron.
Yeah, so now we're going to have a pinch runner, and that's going to be
Eric Schmidt.
Number 5, Eric Schmidt.
So Schmidt will, I would presume, would enter the lineup at that particular point, but I guess we'll have to wait and see because they're not going to take him out of defense.
Yep, he would be the DH.
Excellent center fielder for the Wildcats. Lemcool, the Wildcats' second baseman at the plate. They're going to square around and bunt first base way, and it's
nice.
a dandy. Beautiful bunt by Lemcool, and he's got himself a hit.
Very good handling of the bat there by Lemcool. Put it right halfway between the pitcher and the first baseman. Nobody could get to it.
Beautiful bunt by Lemcool.
That's just good fundamental baseball right there.
Hit them where they ain't.
Yep. Even though he's sacrificing, he'd still put it where they're not.
Now we've got another Minster threat here in the bottom of the sixth, first and second, one out. They're going to square to bunt, and it goes to the backstop.
That's going to move both runners up.
Mike Kettner, the Wildcats' third baseman at the plate. Second and third. Kettner digs in. Runners at second and third for the Wildcats.
Cardinal infield in. They desperately have to cut off the runner at the plate.
Cook a little bit high, and he falls behind Kettner at 2 balls and no strikes. As you see Mike there, number 12. Here comes the delivery. Another pitch away. On the edge of the grass is the New Bremen defense in the infield. Outfield is even, except for right field, they're in tight. That's ball 4. So Kettner's aboard, and the top of the order comes calling now for the Wildcats, and that brings Jack Olberding to the plate, and Jack is 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs, a double and a single.
So Cook has a 1-2-3 inning in the fifth, and right now 3 batters come to the plate, and everybody has advanced.
And nobody out. Cardinals will drop back into double play depth at second and short. Corners are in. And ball 1. I'll tell you, if you're on the corner at first base with Olberding,
better be ready.
You better be ready. Cook's delivery. Just having trouble finding the strike zone, and
there's a big hole over there too between first and second.
Ground ball to what I would say a normal second baseman's position is a base hit.
Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised they play at double play depth there, down by 5.
Of course, if he hits it hard right at Selby, it's 2. That's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Minster 6, New Bremen 1. Cardinals right now just trying to keep it close. Delivery, first baseman comes home, low throw. Here comes the second runner, is thinking about it. Now he's coming, and he's in trouble.
He's out.
He's out. So we got a run home. Lemkool is tagged out by the pitcher. Put out 1 for the first out. Runners move up, and it's a fielder's choice for Olberding, if I got my
That sounds good.
Baseball. Thank you. You're a big help. Or he, actually, he's on board in an error, isn't he?
Yeah.
E3. Sorry. So we got a runner at third and Mike Kettner. Lemkool is out at the plate, and Olberding and is on at first base.
Yeah, that all started with a low throw from Vandehar to the catcher, got by him.
Here comes the squeeze. They got to go to first, and the second baseman is there, but they get the run home, and Olberding will race on to third base. And boy, Adam Kettner with a that's a suicide squeeze. You can't get it any better than that, can you?
No, you can't.
1-4. The second out, an RBI. Kettner scores, and 2 more are in for Minster, and they now lead 8-1. Just some solid baseball there, Ron.
Yes. Put the squeeze down, or put your bunt down. You have to execute that. And then, you know, it's up to the defense then to have the execution, and just wasn't there.
Heitbrink at the plate.
They were fortunate that ball didn't go down the right field line.
Selby made a nice catch at first. Of course, he had a long way to come to cover first.
Yes, he did.
Which somebody read that already. Put the Wildcats in a good spot. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Wildcats threatening again as Olberding has a good lead at third base. He would score easily on a pass ball or a wild pitch. Here comes the pitch to Heitbrink, and it's high, and our count's even at 2-2.
Heitbrink has 1 hit here in the game. He's 1 for 3.
Ground ball up the middle. Selby will have it. Can he throw him out? He's safe. Another run will score. Infield hit by Heitbrink. Selby made a good play on it. It's just a long throw, and Heitbrink with good speed beats it out, and the Wildcats come up with another run.
So now we're to the point, 9-1. They've scored 3 runs here in the 6th, 3 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, 3 in the 6th.
Bainline up to the plate. Big, strong right fielder for the Wildcats. 9-1 our score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Swinging a foul to the backstop. Counts even at 1-1. Cook digs in. Trying to get that elusive third out. Pitch is low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Close game through 3 innings. Error and a walk in the bottom of the 3rd. And led to 3 runs by Minster. Now the Wildcats opening up some distance here in the bottom of the 6th. Count runs to 3-1.
2 walks already here in the inning.
Minster looking for their 3rd straight win. Head coach Mike Wiss picking up a little momentum. Line drive right at the shortstop, and Hayes will make the play. 3 runs in for Minster, and our score after 6 full innings of play. Minster 9, New Bremen 1. We'll return right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
New pitcher for the Minster Wildcats here in the top of the 7th. Jacob Niemeyer will come into the game, and he'll be looking to face the following New Bremen Cardinal hitters.
Going to face Bryce Blickel, the 9th place hitter, followed by the top of the order, Mitchell Hayes and Justin Tinkman.
Last stand for New Bremen. They trailed by 8 runs as a little bit of small ball in the bottom of the 6th inning, or just smart baseball, produces some runs for the Wildcats. They've got a 9-1 lead here in MAC play, and see if Niemeyer can wrap this one up. Throw down to second. Niemeyer about ready to make his first pitch. There you see it on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Minster 9, New Bremen 1. Infield here at Minster. Wildcats talk it over. Niemeyer looks to get the final 3 outs.
Jack Heitbrink has now moved to first base. And I think there was a change in right field, but I can't tell you the number. Oh, they switched. Eric Schmidt went to right, and Bayline went to center.
Elking in to hit for the Cardinals. Spencer Elking, number 18. At the plate, he'll pinch hit for Blickel here in the top of the 7th. And the count goes 1-1. Niemeyer's delivery. Do you think head coach Mike Wiss said just throw strikes?
I think so.
He goes up 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Elking. Curveball, swing and a miss. Whoa.
He couldn't hardly wait on that any longer. He took a good cut at it.
Definitely an off-speed pitch.
Yes.
Slow curve?
Slow curve.
Slow curve, yeah. Looked like it. And on the NKTelco gun, it was registered at what?
Oh, gosh.
54?
Yeah, 54 to 60. He could have been on State Route 66 with that.
That's right. Mitch Hayes, Cardinals find shortstop at the plate. He's their leadoff hitter. Let's see what he can do with Niemeyer. Swing and a miss. Count at 1-1. Here comes the second pitch from Jacob Niemeyer in relief of Jack Heitbrink.
Didn't miss by much.
Tough one to take, and it's 2 balls. Niemeyer's delivery. A little bit high, maybe?
Must have been.
If I was a hitter, I'd be hacking, but I'm also not down by 8 runs.
Did anybody ever call you a hitter?
No, they never did.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. So Hayes is aboard. Nope, there wasn't too many that said I could hit.
So we got a new batter here, number 9, Tyler Overman.
Tyler Overman was playing third base, so he'll get a chance to hit here in the 7th. Tankman was the DH. So Overman will step to the plate. That's a strike.
Line out to then Eric Schmidt in center field for Tankman. Grounded out 3-1 and lined out to
Niemeyer with the pitch, a little bit high. So let's see, Olberding is in center, and Schmidt went to right, correct, for the Wildcats?
That's correct. They just switched.
Swing and a miss. Overman with a good rip. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Slow curveball and count it. Strike 3.
He's got a lot of mileage out of that pitch.
Something to be said for varying your speeds in this mysterious sport of baseball.
Scott's going to bring up Grant Selby.
Especially when you can throw a pitch like that for a strike.
Yeah. Selby is 1 for 3 on the evening.
And he's got his second hit to right field. Schmidt will field it. Gets it back into Lemkool. And Selby with a base hit. And New Bremen stays alive.
We got another pinch hitter here, number 24. And that is Jackson
Terpstra. There you see the single to right field.
So he's going to bat for Ben Cook.
Terpstra steps to the plate. He's number 24. Runners at first and second, 1 down. On deck is Aaron Vonderhaar. Well, there's 2 outs, excuse me. Ground ball. Shortstop bobbled. Retkerman, and the bases are going to be loaded.
So that's the first error of the ball game for Minster.
And that loads them up. 2 outs. And to the plate will come Vonderhaar. Take a look at that one on replay. Hard bouncing ball to shortstop.
Got caught in between hops.
Always a problem for a shortstop, that in between hop. Niemeyer brings it home for strike 1. Vonderhaar 1 for 3. Hit the ball all 3 times.
There's that slow curve.
Way out in front. Vonderhaar. Tough little pitch.
Think you might see that again?
Let's watch and find out, Ron. I'm not going to guess on that one. No. Good throw one in the eyes, too. That's
could be.
Here we come. They could throw it away, too.
Yep.
Low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There, he gave him the hard-breaking ball the way it looked there. Now we might see the soft one.
Here it comes. Goes just outside the strike zone, and our count's even at 2-2.
Couldn't get him to chase it.
Well, you get a hit here, put the ball in play, get some things going. And you got Zach Berkey 2 for 3 on deck. Oh my. Oh my. There was an O from the crowd there. We are full. Full count. Chad Wells tells his men on base to be a running. Full count, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Strike 3. He didn't get the second one, and that's going to do it. Minster will come away with a 9-1 win over New Bremen. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Minster comes away with the Midwest Athletic Conference win over New Bremen here at Hanover Street Park in Minster, and a big win for the Wildcats as they continue to build momentum. They've won 3 straight, and that win lifts their MAC record to 3-2.
Yeah, they lift their MAC record to 3-2, overall record 9-4. Incidentally, New Bremen drops to 9-4, and also 3-2 in the MAC. For New Bremen on the ball game, 1 run, 6 hits, 2 errors. Minster 9 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error, and that leads to a 9-1 victory for the Minster Wildcats.
And our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco, of course, from the winning Minster Wildcats. Our player of the game, Jack Heitbrink.
Jack was 2 for 4 from the plate. I had a double in the first and a double in the 6th, and he also pitched 6 innings of strong baseball for the Minster Wildcats.
Heitbrink, the winning pitcher, a nice job by Heitbrink in picking up the win, and we'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you this afternoon's game between Minster and New Bremen. Wilson Health, caring without limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, Wagner's IGA, servicing communities for over 95 years, Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, Moran's Refrigeration, your appliance expert serving Northwest Ohio for over 70 years, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime, Schwieterman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Minster Dental Care, and Francis Furniture, bringing you this afternoon's game between Minster and New Bremen. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity baseball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Saturday, April 20th at 11 a.m. and Sunday, April 21st at 3 p.m. You can also watch the games on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.net. I'd like to thank our crew here this afternoon at Hanover Street Park, our director, Bryce Hamrick, assistant director, Dean Jackson, on the cameras, Tyler Wolf and Mark Fissel. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me this afternoon, Ron Cruzy. Once again, our final score, Minster 9 and New Bremen 1.